Welcome back, Orleans, to more Mean Streets. We're here at Frank Schiming, Gideon Enterprises headquarters. Now that we have all these new leads, we're going to head here, being Carl's former employer. I've already done the flying to get here. Oh, yeah. I tell the security guard at Gideon Enterprises that I'm working on a murder case, and I'm here to talk to Frank Schiming. He leads me to the elevators and tells me to go to the 67th floor. The receptionist ushers me into a huge suite to talk to Mr. Schiming, the president of Gideon Enterprises. He's a slick-looking man, about 50, with gray hair and thick eyebrows. He doesn't look the least bit happy to see me. Lemsky, that old scientist who committed suicide. I understand he had done some work for MTC Corporation, which is our management training center. The personnel department could have told you that. Maybe I should threaten to beat the shit out of him. MTC is our management training center. New employees that show potential are sent to acquire corporate decision-making abilities. I personally think it's a waste of time. A manager either has the skills or he doesn't. Alright, I don't think this dumb bastard's going to give us much more information here. Let's go check out. Holy dingleberry. It's a long flight. I'll go ahead and pause the camera. And when we get closer, I'll go ahead and start it back up. Oh yeah! Finally decided to use the autopilot. Checking it out. Uh-oh, getting the facts. Oh, get off this case or you'll be sorry, huh? Go lick a nut. I'm enjoying my autopilot. Yeah. Glad I figured this out now. Better late than never. Trying to see how smart he is. If he'll actually land and everything. Man, coming in nice and slow. Yeah, he's dropping it down. He was way the fuck up there. Nice. Welcome to Autopilot, finally in video 4. David Pope. I knock on the door of David Pope's house and ask him questions about Gideon Enterprises, MTC Corporation, and Carl Linsky. He says he hasn't heard of any of them. He works for Xenomorph Corporation, a division of Bugs R Us. They train large mutated cockroaches and beetles to be butlers and factory workers. I continue to question him for a few minutes, but learn nothing more to help me in this case. So I return to my speeder. Okay, well that sucked ass. Let's try Maurice Gribble. Now don't get me wrong, I did have fun manually controlling. But Autopilot is just too damn cool. I'll pause the camera for most of this. As fun as it is to watch all these fantastically detailed polygons on the screen. Alright, coming in for a landing here at Maurice Gribble's place. I find the home of Maurice Gribble and knock on the door. I'm invited into the room by an older woman and introduced to Maurice Gribble. He's a tall, distinguished man in his late 60s. I explain that I'm working on a case and his name is on the list of scientists who possibly were associated with the project. He explained that he's been in retirement for a number of years and spends his time golfing and relaxing at the country club. He says he's due at the golf course and shows me a way to the door. I thank him for his time and go back to my speeder. All right. More news that doesn't help me one bit. Let's go check out Cal Davis's home. Autopilot engaged. Alright, here we are arriving at Cal Davis's home. Cal Davis's home near Santa Barbara must be over 100 years old. There's still police tape across the entryway. Somebody must have left the cooling system on because the air is chilled and damp. I walk down a hallway and up a flight of stairs to a large open room. This is what I'm looking for. As I enter the room, the burglar alarm sounds, and I have about 10 minutes to shut it off before police get here. 10 minutes? That's a shitty alarm. Alright, move the rat cages, get to the circuit box. Open the circuit box. The switch turns on off the surveillance equipment. And we'll grab the key. Notice we got it the alarm turned off long before 10 minutes was up. So now we don't have to worry about the alarm. Rat cages. Several rat cages filled with starved, dead rats. It's gross. A screwdriver. I'll take that. A Camel cigarette butt is in front of the cages. A small surveillance camera is mounted on the wall. A broken chemical flask is on the floor. Let's taste it. Tastes like broken glass and cyanide. The end. Oops, don't drink the cyanide. Alright, try not to drink the cyanide. It's not good for you. This doesn't open, but a drawer will. Okay. It's locked and you don't have the key. You suck. What the hell's in that cage? Like a giant turd. Workbench made of stainless steel with drawers. Can of Diet Coke sits on the table. Take that shit. Alright, test tubes. Taking it. Drawer with hando. It's got a memo. To Cal Davis, subject Nexus, September password, coded word, EHCCETAMK. We'll take that. Cage made of iron bars. Two eyes stare ominously at you from behind the bars. Oh, that's not good. The box is in the cage, and you can't get near it without the ape reaching to get you. It seems obvious that you couldn't reach the box with the 9-foot pole. Well, that sucks. I just don't think it's right they got that poor animal caged up. Let's let him out. You turn the switch on, and it opens the cage. The ape rushes out and uses you like a rubber ball, throwing you to and fro about the room. Oh, I didn't show it. That sucks donkey balls. Alright. Let's not play with the monkeys or drink the cyanide. Stainless steel table bolted to the floor. With some straps. Leather straps bolted tightly to the table. The book is titled Control of Primate Behavior Through Microchip Technology by Dr. Cal Davis. Just as I thought. Controlling bitches with microchips. A drill mounted on a concrete base sits next to the table. Oh yeah, we got the drill. We got the drill, son. This guy just takes everything. He's got big pockets. So Cal's area of research. Controlling primates with microchips. Interesting, huh? Turn on the lamp and we can see a key there. I got about a key. Ooga, ooga. Metal office desk with fax machine, computer, and side drawer. It's locked and you don't have the key because you suck. The fax machine is operational. No faxes for me today. Metal cabinet built into the wall. Gallium arsenide. Bars for microchip development. Street value $2,000. Well, of course we want that. You look through the papers and see an invoice dated 2 days before Cal Davis died. Precious Metal Incorporated Gallium Arsenide Bar, $2,000. Now I got a receipt for my shit that I stole. Seems he was researching some important stage in the development control of microchips. And was wanting to make a few, but doesn't look like he's going to get to. I think that's it for here for now. We'll leave the drill on because it's cool. And I like to waste electricity. Alright, now that we have a lot of shit, we have our screwdriver. Gonna pawn the whiskey. Pawn the watch. I I think I can go ahead and pawn the gallium arsenide too. What else do we have? A lamp. You can tell by the value what you're really supposed to be able to pawn, I guess. It's only worth $1 or $2. Not really worth it. Pass card. I don't think we want to pawn that. Well, we got 11,240 cash for now. That's good. I like how you can just pawn right there in the inventory too. All right, now we're going to head to the back to Carl Linsky's apartment. Autopilot engaged, and I'll see you there. All right, we're descending. This is our bottom camera. Boom. Touchdown. All right, we're back in Carl Linsky's apartment. Why are we back here? Well, if you remember earlier, we needed a special slot screwdriver. The display cabinet is protected by a magnetic field. You notice 2 slot screws partially hidden and surmise that you could shut down the field if you had a slot screwdriver. You use the slot screwdriver to shut down the magnetic field and open the case. You lift the fruitcake from the case, and a pressure-sensitive burglar alarm sounds. You have 5 minutes to find a way to switch it off, or you're fucked. Easy as goblin pie. We can get some good cash for that. $4,000. Hell yeah, we're pawning that. You notice it looks like you basically paid double to get your stuff back, so don't sell it unless you really don't want it. I'm sitting at 15 G's, so I'm happy with that. All right, let's head on to Smiley Monroe's office now. That's at 3614. And I'll see you there. Autopilot engaged. Sweet. Here we are. Smiley Monroe's office. The Santa Barbara Police Station is in a state of transition. They're getting ready to move to a new facility, and the place is a disorganized mess. I step into Detective Monroe's office, and he's sitting behind his desk. No need to wonder how he got the nickname Smiley. He's got a big, stupid ass eating grin on his face. Tell me about Cal Davis. My memory's a little hazy. Maybe a consulting fee would clear my head. Alright, he's a douche. So we got to give him 500 bones. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I knew. The investigation verified that Cal Davis accidentally killed himself with a hazardous chemical. It appears that instead of drinking his coke, he took a mouthful of cyanide. 631. The emergency call came in from Iron Sternwood, a friend of the victim. Sternwood said he mumbled something about chess and then died. When I found him, his face had a distinct bluish tinge of cyanosis. There's no evidence of foul play. All right. That's not much more than we already knew. Let's ask him about Aaron Sternwood. My memory's a little hazy. Well, you need to stop smoking pot then, you stupid bastard. This time we'll give him 200. He hangs out literally at the beach near Santa Barbara. 0439. Prepare yourself. He's not a pretty sight. Is this a joke? Alright, that's all we need from this copper. Let's go check out Aaron Sternwood. 0439. You know the drill, folks. I'll see you there. Autopilot is engaged. Alrighty. The Sternwood residence appears to be on the beach. This could be the world's first beach for ugly people. A skinny guy walks by with so many varicose veins, he could double as a road map. I spot Aaron Sternwood, the last person to see Cal Davis alive. He's fat, balding, and about 45. And he looks like a fucking douche. Let's ask him about Cal Davis.
Cal Davis was a good friend of mine. We were going out that night, and I was supposed to meet him at his house. When I got there, I rang the bell, but no one answered. When I found him in the lab, he had his hands around his neck and he mumbled checkmate. I have no idea what he meant by that. The police, they think he accidentally poisoned himself, but I can't believe it. He was always very careful around his chemicals.
I'm just going to beat this guy for the fun of it. Let's ask him about Nexus.
Cal Davis had a pass card for his Nexus computer. He kept it in a small box near the ape cage.
Ah! The ape. That confounded damn ape.
Sorry, can't help you there.
Well, that's all we really needed to know from that goober. Nexus computer security pass card. The color is blue. Coded password. Checkmate. It's the word checkmate, obviously. Definitely fits. Alright, folks. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Next episode, we're going to start heading over to Sandra Larson's home and do some more investigating. And then we're going to be talking back with Dolores Fatbody. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Tex Murphy in the Mean Streets. Oh, yeah.